To be fair, I wasn't really planning on covering Call of the Night this week. I just feel like I got that first impression stuff out, and I didn't really feel like that we're going to do anything worth talking about. But I had to come on here to at least say, Ko, you're an idiot. I feel so bad for Akira. It just feels really bad to think this girl legitimately seeing Ko as a friend, and technically she worried about him, and yet he never really seen her as a friend. So I'm like, yes, it kind of joked it off as the idea that there was a misunderstanding, that Ko didn't leave that there for Akira, even though it was on her box. She didn't know that was her box, but there's just the idea that she's always kind of been waiting and worrying about him. Like, why ain't you coming to school? You had so many friends, and I felt like I never had a chance to really talk to you, and then you disappeared, and I was really worried about you. I was looking to reach out to see if you were okay, and oh yeah, he never really seen her as a friend. Like, he doesn't even understand what a friend is. I will say that at this point, this is a troubling thing, honestly. I'm going to be truthful here, and as much as I love Call of the Night, this is a troubling thing, and I don't think it's in a realm right now that I'm frustrated, so don't get me wrong, but there is something to be said where a story sometimes goes a little bit too far out of its way to overcomplicate things. And the thing that we're doing right now is having Ko overcomplicate friendship. He doesn't understand what friendship is, even though he wants to be Nazuna's friend. He doesn't understand what it is, so, well, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be your friend. I don't know what it means. What does it mean to be a friend? When are you a friend? Those kind of things is like, you're trying too hard to make something really complicated. I understand the idea of Ko not understanding what love is. That's perfectly fine. The concept, children eventually have to at some point learn what friendship is, or learn what love is. And technically from the vantage point of Ko, who's very much an outsider and very much an out of the norm, trying to figure out what this is, again, is similar to the friendship thing, is overcomplicating what love is, overcomplicating what friendship is. And that's really what I feel like they're doing with Ko's character, and I hope that it doesn't get annoying. It seems like they're kind of trying to rush past it. The love thing's continuing, but it feels like the friendship thing's kind of been... We've put a pin in it. Like, we've done what we need to do with it. Maybe they'll come up later again, but for now, it seems like he understands what Akira was doing. Akira worrying about him and seeking him out is friendship. His relationship with Nazuna is friendship. He's already calibrated as, this is my human friend, this is my vampire friend. So yeah, I hope that they don't overdo that. Please don't overdo that. But no, the story with Akira was really sweet. I really did love the whole childhood scene where he was always gloomy and off the side, and she wanted to, I guess, technically pull him into the group. He didn't want to do that, so she kind of just came to his level. Okay, well, this is what you're going to do. I'm going to chill here too. We're friends, right? It was a really cute little sight. And like I said, adding to that, the whole aspect of the fact that she's always been worried about him. She's always been trying to find those moments to talk to him, but he's always had so many friends she could never get in there to communicate with him. So despite the fact, and she's kind of hitting on it too, despite the fact that over time things change, she's acknowledging that things change. That's why with him leaving school, not finding it fun anymore, she understands, like, yeah, I don't find school fun either, but I have to go, right? But additionally hitting on the idea that despite the fact that over time, as things change, people change, friendships change because people change, she's seeing the same thing he's seen. I'm no longer having fun at school. But she's at least found comfort in the idea that Ko, despite the fact that he's gloomy, he's never changed. He's the only thing that's stayed the same. And she likes that. There's a comfort in things not changing in other people, and she sees that in Ko. And that was kind of one of those little messages that was kind of riddled inside there amongst the jealousy thing that we're doing with Nazuna that I really did find really endearing. And again, I assume this is the route that we're going to go with Akira, that she was going to be the human nature, the human thing pulling him back out. And I felt like Nazuna's jealousy in this episode was a reflection of that. She doesn't want this Akira girl to pull Ko back into the light. Come in the night. No, don't talk to her. She's pulling you back in the day. She's talking about bringing you back to school. And that's what frustrated Nazuna. Why did you delay in answering her if you were going to go back to school? He's like, I don't know. I didn't know what to tell this human person that I wanted to become a vampire. And that assured Nazuna he's not leaving her. We're getting that again. This is kind of Nazuna's jealousy arc. She sees that somebody else was there. She was fine with Akira. Like, sure, you have a friend, have fun. Our relationship's just purely physical. Don't worry about it. But the moment that the idea of him going back to school going back to the day once again, that frustrated Nazuna. She technically didn't want to lose Ko, and I felt that was really, really cute. And that led to the... we had our first kissu. That was, well, it wasn't, I don't know, it's, can you classify that? Does that one count? Yeah, him having fallen and hitting his mouth, he was bleeding a little bit, so Nazuna decided to take a little bit of that blood, and yeah, kiss. Good to be your friend. Nazuna, friends don't kiss. At least he understands that part of it, as much as he doesn't believe he understands anything about love. That apparently he understands. Yeah, really solid episode, despite the fact that I didn't think I was going to have much to talk about. It was a really good episode. I really did enjoy it. Again, very much so. Nazuna's jealousy arc, Ko overcomplicating friendships, but I think, again, he seems to understand it, so hopefully we'll get past this part very quickly. And then, yes, the introduction of Akira, who just cares for Ko, like is his friend. Again, despite the fact that it seems like it's a misunderstanding, this girl seems to legitimately care for him. They had an experience when they were younger, and she's always kind of worried about him disappearing. It seems like a very one-sided friendship, but he seems to be acknowledging the fact that was a thing, so... Anyways, that's pretty much it all I want to cover on this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, if you did, make sure to hit that like button down below. Comment, let me know what you thought of the episode. Subscribe if you're not already. Share this video if you can. Support us on Patreon or throw a tips link in the description below. We definitely appreciate it if it does. And y'all take care.